I also want to share my experience for the last 3 months, which wasn't positive, but was very educational, I believe. And when our group stopped, I honestly was just feeling so tired of talking about Buteyko all the time and doing my practices that I decided I'm going to put everything on hold for a while. And but of course, I was breathing through my nose all the time. That's given. That's not going to change ever during this life. But I stopped doing breathing exercises, and I also stopped doing my workouts in the morning. I would still take my dogs for a walk here and there, but other than that, I wasn't doing much. And I ended up having allergy. I used to have an incredibly strong allergy to the point that it was impossible for me to visit Creston, which is full of my allergy triggers. That was before Buteyko. But then when I started practicing Buteyko, this allergy stopped completely. Well, this summer it came back, and it wasn't as strong as it was before, but still it was present. Sometimes my nose would be runny, sometimes I would sneeze a little bit here and there, and so on. And it was a wonderful, wonderful teaching for me that, first of all, I need our group, and we all need each other to continue encourage each other to do to practice Buteyko formally and informally. But also my experience proved the statement or the experience of Lyudmila Buteyko. She told me that a few times she was so tired of paying constant attention to her breathing that she decided to stop practicing anything except nasal breathing. And she also thought that her numbers were high enough to support good health without special efforts, let's put it this way. Well, she discovered that her symptoms came back, and they never were as bad as they used to be before Buteyko, but still they returned. So she was puzzled about it, and she kind of requested a teaching from Dr. Buteyko on this topic. And his opinion was that, or what he shared with her was that nasal breathing is wonderful and we all need it, but it's never enough for optimal health if a person was born as a hyperventilator. And I know I was born as a hyperventilator, and I believe most people in this group, if not all, were born as hyperventilators as well. So Dr. Buteyko said that if two parents, and especially the mother, of course, have positive maximum pulse of 60 seconds or higher, then their baby will be completely healthy, and it will be possible for this person to continue being completely healthy throughout their entire lives just because they would breathe through the nose. However, if a person born as a hyperventilator, nasal breathing is not enough because the tendency to breathe more will always stay with us. And in this case, making a special effort to do breathing exercises or to do more physical exercises, to practice breathing exercises and establishing the Buteyko lifestyle is really, really important. In the end of August, I celebrated my 60th birthday, and it was quite interesting for me to evaluate my health. And even though I was a little bit disappointed with my allergy somewhat coming back, I also felt incredibly grateful to Dr. Buteyko and how his work changed my life. Because now, when I'm 60, I'm still, and even not practicing formally Buteyko for 3 months almost. Still I feel so much healthier than I was in the beginning of my 40s when I started learning Buteyko. At that time, I had a whole list of diseases and symptoms, and I was so unaware of my health that I truly believed that I was healthy. I wasn't at all. So Dr. Buteyko's work truly changed my life and definitely my health. And I hope that it will continue doing so for all of us.